In this video, I'm revealing 11 hidden facts about Emmylou Harris while you enjoy some of her rare photos. Fact 1. The Freeway Incident. October 1st, 2012, 10 p.m., the 405 Freeway, Los Angeles. Emmylou Harris, 65, 12-time Grammy winner, is driving a rental car when metal hits metal. Her car strikes another vehicle. California law is clear. Stop, exchange information, check for injuries. But Emmylou drives on into traffic. The other driver files a complaint. 3 months of silence. Then, January 2013, the Los Angeles County District Attorney charges her with misdemeanor hit and run. 6 months in jail possible. Her representative insists she didn't realize contact had been made. A garden variety accident that happens every day on the 405. But the charge threatens everything. Her reputation as an activist. Her spotless image built over 4 decades. A lawyer enters a not guilty plea. The case grinds through courts while she promotes her new album, tours, faces the world. Finally, she pleads no contest to a lesser charge, failing to provide information. The case closes quietly. No jail time, but the court records remain a moment of human frailty that can't be erased. Even legends make mistakes they can't undo. Fact 2. The Death Call. September 19th, 1973, Los Angeles. Emmylou Harris, 26, learns that Gram Parsons is dead. Gram was a pioneering country rock musician who'd left the Byrds and Flying Burrito Brothers to go solo. He discovered Emmylou singing folk in DC clubs, convinced her to embrace country music. He was 26, found in a Joshua Tree motel room. He died from an accidental drug overdose. They just finished his second album, Grievous Angel, weeks earlier. Gram had been getting serious, limiting his intake during sessions. Showing discipline, Emmylou's entire future was built around their partnership. She was his harmony singer, learning from this cosmic cowboy who heard something special in her voice. Now, he's gone. She's back to being a struggling single mother working waitress shifts. At Gram's funeral, something bizarre happens. Phil Kaufman, Gram's road manager, and a friend steal his body from Los Angeles Airport. Rent a hearse. Drive 200 miles to Joshua Tree. Set the coffin ablaze. They're arrested days later. Fined $1,000. Yet, Warner Brothers executive Mary Martin approaches Emmylou, a solo record deal. Emmylou will honor Gram by carrying forward the music he taught her to love. Fact 3. The Plane Ticket. December 1971, Clyde's nightclub, Georgetown. Gram Parsons has heard about a singer here. His former bandmate Chris Hillman recommended her. Emmylou Harris is 24, single mother with a daughter named Hallie, splitting time between folk clubs and waitressing to survive. When Gram calls from Baltimore suggesting they meet, she refuses. If he's serious, he needs to come to her. On a rainy night, Gram and his wife Gretchen take the train to Georgetown. Gram finds Emmylou backstage by the beer kegs. During her second set, he joins her on stage. Hank Williams' I Saw the Light. Their voices blend like they'd rehearsed for years. After the show, they sing through the night. 1 year later, 1972, Gram sends Emmylou a plane ticket to Los Angeles. She's broke, uncertain, but she takes the risk. September and October, she records harmony vocals on his album GP. Working with musicians from Elvis Presley's touring band, the sessions transform her from folk club singer to professional artist. One plane ticket changes everything. Fact 4. The Experimental Gamble. 1995, studios in Nashville and New Orleans. Emmylou Harris is 48. Her last albums barely sold. Country radio stopped playing her 5 years ago. She's considered too traditional, too old, finished. Producer Daniel Lanois, known for work with U2 and Bob Dylan, has a radical idea. Strip away everything. No fiddles, no pedal steel, no Nashville polish. Chuen Lanois plays back, deeper well. Emmylou doesn't recognize her voice. It sounds ancient, haunted. Nothing like the silvery tones that made her famous. She nearly quits. But Lanois pushes forward, bringing in Larry Mullen Jr. from U2, recording Jimi Hendrix, Bob Dylan, Neil Young. September 1995, Wrecking Ball releases. Country radio ignores it. Critics call it a masterpiece. It wins the 1996 Grammy for Best Contemporary Folk Album. Younger artists, Lucinda Williams, Gillian Welch, the Americana movement, discover her work. At 48, when the industry discards female artists, Emmylou becomes relevant again, refusing to chase trends. Fact 5, meeting the trio. Mid-1970s Los Angeles. The phone rings. Linda Ronstadt calling. Linda is one of the biggest rock country fusion stars. She tells Emmylou that Dolly Parton is at the house. Dolly is already a country superstar, Grand Ole Opry member, known for songwriting and her distinctive voice. Linda lives 40 minutes away. Arrives in 20. Someone suggests they sing together. Dolly starts Bury Me Beneath the Willow, old Carter family song. Emmylou and Linda add harmony parts, each finding different space in the sound. When they hear the blend, something electric happens. Dolly later describes it like injecting serum into your veins. A high unlike anything else. Why not record together? The answer comes quickly. Different record labels, conflicting schedules, separate commitments. They try several times through the mid to late 70s. Sessions start, get interrupted. A few songs scatter across their individual albums. Hints of what could have been. It takes until 1986, more than a decade, before they clear schedules and navigate label complications. Fact 6, the first harmony. 1975, Los Angeles studio. Emmylou Harris is 28, standing before a microphone, trying not to fall apart. Her first major label solo album, Pieces of the Sky. Producer Brian Ahern, successful Canadian who'd worked with Anne Murray. Warner Brothers gave her one shot after Graham died. If this fails, she's finished. Ahern assembled musicians from Graham's albums. James Burton on guitar, Glenn D. Hardin on piano, Ron Tutt on drums. Familiar faces to calm her nerves, but Emmylou's supposed to be lead singer now. Not the harmony voice. She keeps trying Boulder to Birmingham, her song about losing Graham. Take after take falls short, trying too hard to sound professional, polished, perfect. Ahern stops the tape. Forget technique, forget perfection, just let the emotion out. Emmylou closes her eyes, sings it raw, all the grief audible. When she opens her eyes, Ahern is crying. Boulder to Birmingham becomes her signature. Country radio plays it constantly. The album reaches country top 10. Emmylou discovers her power comes not from perfection, but from emotional honesty. Fact 7, the divorce decision. 1984, Los Angeles. Emmylou Harris and producer Brian Ahern, married since 1977, are ending their marriage. Brian produced 11 of her albums, built her sound, shaped every decision from Pieces of the Sky forward. They have a 5-year-old daughter, Megan. Built studios together, their professional and personal lives completely intertwined. Losing not just a husband, but the producer who understands her vision. Emmylou must return to Nashville. Start over. Many artists who divorce their producers never work together again. Wounds too deep, but something unexpected happens. The split doesn't turn bitter. Brian and Emmylou remain colleagues. Decades later, 2008, Brian produces her album All I Intended to Be. Emmylou speaks warmly about their collaboration. She marries again in 1985. Songwriter Paul Kennerly, a British musician who helps complete ambitious projects. That marriage ends in 1993. Again, she maintains the relationship. Emmylou develops a philosophy. She calls herself an excellent ex-wife. 3 marriages, 3 divorces, 3 former husbands she still works with professionally. Fact 8, the trilogy released. March 2nd, 1987. After a decade trying, Trio finally releases. Emmylou Harris, Dolly Parton, Linda Ronstadt with an all-star band. Producer George Massenburg makes a crucial decision: keep it stripped down. Just voices and acoustic instruments, while country music is heavily produced and electronic. Timing seems terrible. All 3 passed their commercial peaks. Dolly fighting Nashville's perception she's too pop, too Hollywood. Linda's rock country fusion isn't getting airplay. Emmylou considered too traditional. Radio won't play women over 40. The album's acoustic sound goes against every trend. But something unexpected happens. To know him is to love him. Their Phil Spector cover becomes a hit. album connects with audiences. Trio sells over 4 million copies worldwide, wins multiple Grammys, proves 3 women supporting each other creates something more powerful than any could achieve alone, redefines collaboration in country music. Fact 9, Bonaparte's Retreat. 2004, Nashville. Emmylou Harris founds Bonaparte's Retreat, named after her dog who traveled with her 10 years. Bonaparte was a rescue himself, constant companion through tours, comfort in hotels. When Bonaparte died suddenly, the loss devastated her. Grief becomes purpose. Emmylou converts her Nashville property into a rescue facility, models it after Kinky Friedman's Utopia Ranch in Texas. Friedman, the detective novelist and musician, sends staff to help establish operations. The sanctuary focuses on dogs nobody wants, seniors past adoption prime, large breeds that scare owners, those needing expensive medical care most shelters can't afford. August 2005. Hurricane Katrina hits the Gulf Coast. Over 250,000 pets left stranded. Emmylou watches Best Friends Animal Society, a leading welfare organization, conduct massive rescue in New Orleans. Other organizations leave when officials declare the emergency over. Best Friends stays, refusing to abandon thousands still trapped. Continuing rescue for months, Emmylou becomes a devoted supporter, performing at fundraisers, speaking publicly about millions of homeless animals needing homes every year. In 2010, she receives the George T. Angel Humanitarian Award from Massachusetts SPCA. Fact 10, the Grammy Night. 1996 Grammy Awards, Los Angeles. Emmylou Harris, 49, waits as they announce Best Contemporary Folk Album. They say Wrecking Ball, she rises. Vindication for her biggest artistic gamble. Months earlier, September 1995, Emmylou released an album defying every commercial instinct. Working with producer Daniel Lanois, known for U2 and Bob Dylan work, she stripped away every familiar element. No traditional Nashville instrumentation. No fiddles or pedal steel. Instead, heavy reverb, darker tones, moody production, Larry Mullen Jr. from U2 on drums, songs by Jimi Hendrix and Bob Dylan, material by younger songwriters like Gillian Welch and Steve Earle. Critics loved Wrecking Ball, called it one of her best, but country radio ignored it. Stations that once played her constantly wanted nothing to do with this experimental record. Commercially, it underperformed, but culturally, it resonated. The win introduces her to a new audience. Younger Americana and alternative country artists discover her work. At an age when the industry discards female artists, Emmylou creates a blueprint. Take risks, trust instincts, refuse limitations based on age or genre. Fact 11, the reunion that never was. February 8th, 2019, Los Angeles Convention Center. MusiCares Person of the Year Gala. MusiCares is the Recording Academy's charitable arm. Tonight they honor Dolly Parton, first country artist to receive this recognition. The room fills with legends, but everyone focuses on one moment: Emmylou Harris and Linda Ronstadt walking on stage. This isn't a musical reunion. Linda can no longer sing. Parkinson's disease stole her voice. The instrument that could, as Dolly said, literally sing anything. The 3 women who sold 5 million albums as trio, won 3 Grammys together, whose voices created something celestial. They'll never sing together again. Particularly cruel because they barely performed together when they could. Conflicting schedules meant Trio only sang in studios and rare TV appearances, never toured, never had a proper concert run. Albums exist as proof, but live performances were almost non-existent. Recorded their first album in 1987, second in 1994, released in 1999. Scheduling conflicts prevented proper promotion. Now that possibility vanished. Linda's voice exists only in recordings. Emmylou and Linda give a touching speech honoring Dolly. Bittersweet moment. Celebrating legacy shadowed by loss. What remains are albums in memory of what 3 women created when they supported each other instead of competing. Emmylou Harris proved that integrity matters more than trends. From waitress to 12-time Grammy winner, she refused to compromise even when it meant risking everything. She lost mentors, marriages, and mainstream success along the way. But she gained something more valuable: a legacy showing artists how to evolve without losing yourself, and how to turn every setback into fuel for the next creative risk. If you liked this video, you may also like other videos in our channel about beautiful ladies of yesteryear,